am very concerned about that. So I think it would be appropriate if they are going to be added to the docket that it be reasonable, perhaps just the two entities that are requesting, the two conglomerate entities that are requesting, and that there be an order from the court saying if they receive something that they shouldn't have, they notify us in the court immediately and they delete it, they don't review it. At a minimum, I think that's necessary. But I also think it would be reasonable for this court to not to put them on the docket for that very same reason. So we don't think that they should have permanent status in this case. We don't dispute that they are going to be here. They're already here, as we well know. But we do think how that happens is important, and that this court should exercise its authority to make very clear what everyone's roles are here. And as I believe they put in their briefing, that they are neutral observers. Neutral observers. We don't want the chaos that is out in the media in this courtroom. So whatever this court can do to prevent that is what we're asking. Does the court have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Counsel, is there anything further that we need to address today?
Thanks, Your Honor. Yes, just the matter of having Mrs. Erika Kirk designated as the victim representative in this case. She has filed through her counsel a request to be designated as the victim representative, and we would like the court to formally acknowledge that request and formally designate her as the victim representative. And I guess along those lines, I wanted to make clear as well, I think this court stated earlier that there was an alleged victim in this case. And I know that there is case law talking about being careful about how we refer to victims and alleged victims. But in this case, that case law makes clear that those cautions don't apply with the same degree, where it's clear that we have a victim who was killed in this case. We don't have an alleged victim. We have an alleged perpetrator, but we do know that we have a victim in this case.
Thank you, Mr. Ballard. I'll hear from the parties.
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Robinson, we certainly think it's appropriate for Mrs. Kirk to be designated as the victim representative, if that is the desire of the state, just so there can be no doubt that she's afforded all of the rights assured to her under our state statutes, and we have no objection to that.
Thank you. Thank you to all parties. This court will recognize Ms. Erika Kirk as the designated victim representative in this case. Thank you. Counsel, I believe that concludes our matters for the day.
One more
or maybe
matter,
not.
Judge. If I can take the podium, Judge?
Yes, Mr. Germander.
The purpose, I want to just give the court an update with respect to discovery. We've done that at previous hearings.
I appreciate that.
The state has received approximately 13,900 files from law enforcement in this case. Approximately 300 of those we believe are duplicates. We have since provided to counsel, as of I believe this morning, 7,951 of those files. For the court's information, we had reached close to 100% had been disseminated as of last week, but we received quite a large batch within the last few days. So we were working on that. We still have a full-time paralegal that's dedicated to reviewing that, organizing it, Bates stamping it, and sending it out to counsel. Of course, there are necessary redactions that are being made along the way. Our next real hearing in this case, second matter, our next real hearing in this case is not scheduled till January 16th. We understand the court's caseload. We understand the difficulty of finding dates for a preliminary hearing. And we would like to make a request that the court calendar a preliminary hearing in this case.
All right. In regard